Welcome back, children. So today we will start chapter number 2 in chemistry, that is matter around us pure? Now children, you see so many things around you, all are made up of matter. Now how will you say that it is a pure substance? Well, a pure substance is defined as that substance which consists of a single type of particles. Okay? A pure substance is one which consists of a single type of particles. So how can you classify matter? Now matter can be classified in this way. One is pure substance, another is impure substance. Under pure substance, there are two things: elements and compounds. Under impure substance, you have mixture. Again, under element, you have metal, non-metal, metalloid, and again in mixture you are having two types. One is homogeneous mixture, another is heterogeneous mixture. Under homogeneous mixture, you are having solution. Under heterogeneous mixture, you are having suspension and colloid. So in this way, matter can be classified. First, we come to element. Now, what is an element? An element is defined as a pure substance which is made up of only one type of molecule and which cannot be separated into simpler substances by any physical or chemical means. So all metals, all non-metals, all metalloids, they come under element. On the other hand, what are compounds? A compound is a pure substance which is made of two or more elements combined together in a fixed ratio by mass. Now these constituents of a compound, they cannot be separated into the individual constituents by simple physical methods. Now what about these three heads, metal, non-metal and metalloid, which comes under element? Well, I think in class 8 we have already done. You remember the various differences between metals and non-metals. Metals are generally hard, they are solid at room temperature. Metals have luster. Metals are malleable, metals are ductile, metals are good conductors of heat and electricity, metals have high melting point, high boiling point, metals have high density, metals are sonorous. So many properties are there. So if an element has all these properties, you can say this element is a metal. On the other hand, what about nonmetals? Naturally, nonmetals will have properties which are just opposite to that of metals. Like nonmetals are generally soft at room temperature. If they are hard, they are brittle, means they can easily be broken by applying small force. Metals are generally found in the liquid and gaseous state. Non-metals are generally found in the liquid and gaseous state. If they are solid, they are soft or brittle solids. Non-metals are neither malleable nor they are ductile. Most of the non-metals are poor conductors of heat and electricity. Non-metals have low density. Non-metals are poor conductors of heat and electricity. Non-metals have low melting point, low boiling point. Non-metals are not sonorous. So the properties, if you remember the properties of metals, then for writing the properties of non-metals, just write the opposite to what you have written for metals. Example of metals: iron, copper, silver, gold, sodium, potassium, all are metals. Example of non-metals: well, all the gases which you see: hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, then carbon, sulfur, chlorine, fluorine, all are non-metals. Now, apart from these, one third is there, metalloid. What is a metalloid? An element which has properties in between that of metals and non-metals. Rather, we can say an element which has few properties similar to metals, whereas some other properties which are similar to non-metals, they are considered as metalloid. For example, arsenic, antimony, germanium, these are all metalloids. So, pure substance is further broken down into elements and compounds. Elements are further broken down into metals, non-metals and metalloids. And then comes compounds, which I already said. Now, very interestingly, why hydrogen is considered as an element and why water is considered as a compound? Well, you will say that oxygen is considered as an element because it is made up of only oxygen atoms, right? And it has some specific properties. It has a fixed melting point, fixed boiling point. Whereas water is considered as a compound because it is made up of hydrogen and oxygen. When water as a compound gets formed from hydrogen and oxygen, its properties are entirely different from that of the constituent elements, that is hydrogen and oxygen. Right? Hydrogen is a combustible gas. Oxygen helps in burning. But whenever they combine to form water, it is used for stopping fire. Clear? So the properties are totally different. Moreover, once water is formed, you cannot separate water into hydrogen oxygen by simple physical method. You will have to apply some chemical method. For example, you have to pass electricity through it when water molecule will be split up into hydrogen and oxygen. That. So, you understand? Now, in this way, we can also say whether a given substance, a given pure substance is element or is it a compound. Okay, children? So, in our next class, we will start with mixture. Thank you.